beautiful. And I got an upgrade. So Carolina isn't here yet, but we got an upgrade. Riverfront. Don't know if you can actually see anything, but it's so beautiful. So yeah, welcome to my vlog. I have arrived. It's been a day, but everything actually worked out fine. All my flights were perfect. We arrived on time. We got our transfer to the hotel, and now I have about maybe like 30 minutes to get ready and then meet up with everyone. I've already met Gavin and a couple of the other people, so I'm gonna quickly change because I'm hot and sweaty, and then I'm gonna meet everybody and we're gonna have a nice night out. First night in Egypt, first night in Cairo. I'm so happy. Let's hope it just continues to be amazing.
Sounds good. I would like to thank you so much for the early start. Because of early start helps a lot. First, our best traffic ever, the traffic jam, so easy going without any kind of stress. Secondly, and the most important thing is, you're gonna be there before the other tourists, the other groups. On our arrival, I'm going to ask you to bring your bags with you, because your bags must be checked through the main entrance. In your free time, you are going to find some people, the vendors, sellers, will come to you. Hello, where are you from? Nice to meet you. This kind of talk.
Sometimes you just gotta
So huge. One of them is as tall as me.
There's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Don't fall off the pyramid. If I don't make it out, come get me. Hope nobody's coming down right now. Oh God, someone's coming down. This is gonna be crazy. I look like a mess. Sorry. It's all part of the experience. Crab walk. Oh God, this is a lot. I'm just gonna go on my knees. Oh my God. Okay, we made it, guys. We made it.
Tell me, how will you
I was just inside the pyramid. It was the perfect way to go inside early because coming back out, people were waiting in line for a very long time. But yeah, so far so good. Can't believe I did that. We were only 3 people going inside, but it was worth it. So yeah. And now we're waiting to go on a camel. And then we're gonna go see the Sphinx.
was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you noticed too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my...
Okay, Jesus.
So catch me if I fall.
Are you happy you came, Pete? Well, hey.
Side eyeballing me.
The nose is being broken. Some people accuse Napoleon soldiers. They are the one who destroyed or shot it. The nose is a big mistake. So a nose is a symbol of breathing, life. So if I break her or his nose, it means no life for her or him again.
Light reading.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, yeah, light.
Anubis, then of mummification, cobra. After death, your body will be underground. And the sun still watching you underground. You are not alone. You are not going to live in dark. My power will exceed, will come to you in your coffin, underground, to take care of you. Not only me, the eyes of Horus. Horus is watching you.
Found some books. Love this cover. It's compared to Catcher in the Rye, so I'm kind of like, maybe not. But I think this looks good. Found the right section. Let's go. Love, love, love. What? Oh, I didn't read the second one. So beautiful. gonna do it for the content.
Better than the
It's not bad. It's really good. Okay. It's cabbage. That's okay, but I like the other one better.
This is for you. Okay?
Wow.
This is for you. Yeah, just go for it. Chicken?
Hi guys. Okay, it's finally time to really sit down and talk to you guys. I have a minute. It was just an amazing first day, like full day here in Egypt. The food just now was really yummy. I tried a bit of everything. Some of it surprised me, so I'm really happy. And don't tell anybody, but I kind of stole some bread. I took some home with me. This is like pita bread. It's so good. Today was just amazing. Like I said, a first full day, and I am so glad that I went into the pyramid because that was such an experience. I didn't feel claustrophobic most of the time, but when we came back down and we were like right at the end of it, I was feeling like, okay, now I'm done. I kind of need to get out of here. I kind of need to breathe a bit more. But it was the best idea ever to go very, very early, because when we came back around and we saw the mass of people trying to get in, I don't know if I could have done that. We were early risers today, like 6 o'clock downstairs for the breakfast, 7 o'clock we were out the door. A couple of us went to go to the bookstore, and I actually did get something. So of course I had to go for a book, and I showed you a couple that I was interested in. What I thought was more interesting is going into the bookstore and finding like an Egyptian author, or just any author that isn't really represented in Germany. And I decided to go with this one. There were a couple that I was like kind of like interested in, but I have to be very like realistic and think about like which books I'm actually gonna read. And I think this one is a winner because it's about, like the title says, it's about a time-traveling man. He actually has like a suitcase and a watch with which he can travel through time. And I think it's gonna be interesting to just visit different times in Egypt's history and find out a bit more. Maybe a bit difficult to understand for me as like a non-native, but a good thing to start with. Since I haven't really talked you guys through anything, let me just quickly tell you what we're gonna do while we're still in Egypt. Also, sorry if you can hear any like music coming, it's right outside. We're not really sure like what it is. It seems like to be like a park with music or something, and it has like a light show every night, so it's an experience as well. But as you've seen, we've started in Cairo, so we all arrived here and we are staying 2 nights. So this is the 2nd night, so we're gonna see all of the sightseeing here. So we had the pyramids today and the Sphinx, and we went to the museum. Tomorrow we're gonna have different pyramids, like the first ever built pyramid, and we're also gonna go to Memphis. And we're also, I think, gonna go see like a papyrus place where they actually show us how that is made, and we can also buy some if we want to. And then later in the afternoon we're gonna go by a sleeper train all the way to the south of Egypt, and that is in Aswan. There we're gonna have 2 days, and we just booked some more trips to go with it because we were gonna have just leisure days, but now we're actually gonna go to a couple of more temples. It's gonna be so beautiful. I think I'm most excited about Aswan as a city because it looks really beautiful, and I feel like it's gonna be a bit more chill, a bit more quiet, a bit more just getting the atmosphere, and yeah, can't wait to get there. After that we're gonna go on a felucca, I think it's pronounced. That is a boat. There is just one sleeping area on top of the boat where we're all gonna sleep, and we're gonna have like the stars above us. There is a toilet on the felucca. It's like one of the first companies that uses one that has like a kitchen and also like a bathroom. Yay, thank God for that. And then we're gonna sail all day and stay a night on the boat, and then the next day we're gonna go to Luxor, and there is also gonna be like an added thing that we are doing, and that is gonna be that we're going on a hot air balloon ride like at sunrise. I think that's gonna be a highlight as well. It's gonna be so beautiful. Everyone is going. It's gonna be an experience. And then we have, I think, 2 days in Luxor, before we have like flight back to Cairo, and then we have a goodbye dinner, and then the next day everybody's gonna leave. So that's kind of the rundown of this. So far, it's been so much fun. I love everyone that's on the trip. We are 22 people. Most of us have not like met each other before this trip, but I feel like because we are all readers, because we all know like Gavin and his channel, and there's like a lot of other booktubers and other like creators with us, it's just fun, and we can talk about books and just have a very chill, very like great experience here. But this is still a booktube channel, so besides the one that I bought, let's talk about books, because you're like, B, what did you bring? I mean, I had like a TBR that I had in mind to go here. Things changed, guys. Things changed. But before I go into books, let's talk about little gifts people brought us. I used to live in the US, so when one of the girls asked if she could bring anything, I was like, please bring me Starburst. I used to love these. So I was so happy that she brought them, because I can't get them in Germany. And then also just now we got a little gift. It's like a little bookmark. There are little things. Oh, my roomie is coming back. I'm updating my vlog. But I'm almost done. Well, I still have to talk about my book scarab and some stickers. Happy I got that one. So yeah, love that other travelers are just so thoughtful to bring little gifts like that. But now back to my TBR. I kind of thought I had it down, but things changed. I still brought City of Brass because that is kind of like a group book that none of us have started as of now, I think. Then I thought, I'm on the Fallujah or whatever it's called, and so we're gonna be on a river, so let's read a book about a river. So I brought A Pirate's Life for Tea. That might be fun. Yeah, I recently read Can't Spell Treason Without Tea. I really enjoyed it. It was really cute. So I thought this would be nice to just chill with. I also got a physical copy of this one. I know I said I was just gonna listen to the audiobook, but it is what it is. And then I brought this one. I mentioned this one also in my November TBR. And as of right now, I've started and almost finished The Haunting of Tramcar 015. I'm on page 104 of 130, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's way more like about the people of Egypt and Cairo and the whole political landscape, and like instead of the magic system that we had in the first little short story. So if you wanted to have like more world building in that little short story, then you might want to pick this one up because you get more in this. You also have kind of like a little magical investigation going on, which is also fun, but it's a bit more like in the background of this story. But I'm really enjoying this, hoping to finish this one tonight. And I also started the audiobook last night for Every Time I Go on Vacation Someone Dies. Is that the title? I don't know. But right after I started, I fell asleep, so didn't really catch much of that. I will update you guys once I continue reading, or you'll see where we're gonna go tomorrow. Early morning for us again. I thought I was done doing this. How are you doing, Gavin?
Oh, I'm not doing too bad.
statue is actually so amazing to look at. There's just the details and everything. So amazing to just see the hieroglyphics and the statues and everything that just stood the test of time. I might as well just update you guys about the book that I finished. I finished it last night. It only had like 30 pages or so, and I ended up giving it 3.5 stars. I liked the short story a bit more just because there's a little bit more action, a bit more magic of the magic system. So if you don't know, this whole series is set in an alternate reality in Cairo in the 1920s, and a long time ago there was like a rip in the dimension, and then you have jinns and angels and everything in our reality. And in these kind of stories you have always like a murder happening or something, and or like a haunting in this case, and so they are always trying to figure out how to deal with it, having jinns around. And there's like a lot of fun details, and I loved seeing how the author played with Egyptian history and what it changed.
And also it's very strong. Sir, can you cut? Try to pull. Come on, show me your muscles.
Everything is so beautiful, and I love the color. I did not think it would be so vibrant, like the color. So I got one of the Final Judgment, the Justice part of it, and I'm gonna put a picture right here. And yeah, I'm really happy about it. I'm gonna find a very beautiful place to put this at home. We decided to go for a coffee because we still have like about 2 hours before we leave on the night train, and we just need coffee.
Caffeine is key.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
It has, and it's just getting longer and longer. So we're hoping that we'll find some place to sit and just enjoy. We made it back in time to take a shower, and now I'm ready. We're just waiting for everyone to come down, and then we're gonna head off to the sleeper train. Then it's gonna be 12 hours going down to Aswan, and it's gonna be exciting, potentially. But it's gonna be an experience for sure to just be on the train. We don't know the conditions. It's probably going to be very spare, but we have cabins, we have beds, so we're going to be happy. And then tomorrow we're going to go straight to another excursion. We're going to go to the Philae temple, that's for the goddess Isis, and it's supposed to be the only temple that's on an island actually. Really happy to go there, but I'm kind of exhausted. So I'm happy to have a couple of hours to just relax on the train and then hopefully get some sleep, and we'll arrive bright and early. The scenery is going to be amazing, and I can't wait to get there. But yeah, right now I'm just exhausted, and then I'm gonna see you on the train. Totally different vibe from inside. Okay, not less excited anymore. This is gonna be interesting. For a second I thought it wasn't gonna be too bad, but I think it's gonna be bad. Very old, very like rustic. I thought there was something behind here, but it's not. We're gonna have a very cozy time in here, I think. It's gonna be an experience. Dinner on a train looks a bit different from our lunch and everything, so I'm happy that I ate a lot of the lunch things. Oh, and I remember I took some of the bread. Should be in there somewhere. Okay, I stole some bread. That's fine. Let's move on. Oh yeah, it's definitely different, but the rice actually looks good. I love that they think it's like fries and rice, and that's all good together. And bread. Don't forget the bread. Okay, let's taste test it. Oh god. I made it! I made it! This is something. It's been quite a night. My back is killing me, but we almost made it. It's about like 2 hours right now before we reach Aswan. I'm just trying to figure out like what to put in which bag, because I kind of threw everything together yesterday just to get everything on board. We're going straight to Philae, and I feel like I don't need all of this. Especially the amount of water bottles I brought is excessive. The night was okay. I actually didn't mind the moving part. I thought it was actually very relaxing. But the bedding and just the bed in general is just like, oh, yeah. For one night it was fine, but now I'm ready to reach our next destination. And I also started this yesterday. It's The Daughters of Istihar by Hadir Al-Spy. Sorry, I probably mispronounced this. I'm really enjoying it so far. I started the first chapter on audio when I was doing my TBR video for this trip, and I decided to get a physical copy anyway because I liked it so much. And it's already interesting to see how different I view everything, like from the first couple of chapters since I've come to Egypt, just because some of the nuance I get now. Especially there is like a conversation about what women are allowed to do in this fantasy world that is basically inspired by Egypt. And we've just yesterday had the conversation on the bus about education in Egypt nowadays, and how it might be different like from boys and girls. And yeah, so it was very interesting to just go into this fantasy world having this kind of new point of view on it. In this we follow is it just 2 women, or is there going to be another one? I think it's 3 women, but right now I've only had the POV of 2 women who are in very different like social statuses in this city, and one of them is kind of forced into a marriage because her family has debts, and they kind of need her to marry well, and she is now accepting of this fate even though she really wanted to become a weaver, which is kind of magic user in this world, and there are different opinions if that's a good thing or not. But she can control water, but because she's a woman and no one really taught her how to do it, she can't really do it well. But there was like a little hint that there in the past there was someone who misused magic, and that's kind of why everybody's kind of wary about it. And then we have another woman who is the girlfriend of the man that the first woman is marrying. She was blindsided by the marriage proposal, and now she's kind of feeling lost, and she's of a lesser status, and now she's just wondering like what to do with her life, and how she can maybe actually also figure out like what to do with her magic, because I think she can control earth. So I feel like all the elements are like being used in this magic system, so that's interesting to see. And also in the background we have this whole women's rights situation going on, and it's interesting because the last book that I read was also about like suffragists, and it seems to be like a common theme in these books, and I really enjoy that part. So yeah, enjoying this. I'm on page 50 now, so I will continue reading this until we reach Aswan. But now I can actually look outside. I couldn't from up there, because that was where I was. How's everybody feeling? Good, good, good. Yeah.
I'm feeling good and I'm looking good.
You can actually see where the water reached it from the other island because it was starting to drown. It was like 8 months of the year it was underwater, so they moved it to here. So all of this was on another island and they changed that so they can secure this site. Very beautiful and the only temple on an actual island in Egypt. It's so crazy to think that they actually moved all of these stones. They just hacked it all up, brought it here, and then built it again. And it actually looks like it did way back when. And funnily enough, our group book takes place on the original Philae, so it's like walking in our book, in our story. So that's actually fun to witness. We've only just arrived on Aswan, so we just got off the sleeper train. I'm actually feeling pretty good. My back isn't killing me anymore. The temperature is around 30 degrees, maybe a bit more, so it is hot, but doable. So I don't know how long the hair is going to stay down. We'll see, but as of right now, I feel good. This is amazing, and I already love this one. It has a very different vibe to Cairo, definitely. Beautiful, but it's getting full because it's almost noon-ish, and yeah, it's basically just shoving people aside to get a picture. But out here there is a nice breeze. Temple. We have this kiosk, and spoiler alert for what the river knows, this is actually where they found something. A lot of magic going on in this one. So let's see if we can actually find something ourselves. No luck, you guys. I remember from the book because they found a symbol of Cleopatra, and so they just pressed it and voila, it opened out. No such luck with me. It's magnificent just the same. I was so worried that Egypt wasn't gonna hold up to like the imagination and whatever you've had in your mind from childhood, but this is just beautiful. Everything is just so much more beautiful in person. This trip is such an amazing trip. Feels good. sitting there thinking, I'm not gonna buy anything. This isn't for me. This is just a little stop before the hotel. But yeah, I bought some things. If you could smell me, I smell really good right now, and I'm really relaxed because of the essential oils. This was our last stop before going to our hotel and just relaxing, and then later on we're gonna go to a Nubian dinner with the Nubian family, so that's gonna be interesting. Can't believe this is where I get to stay for the next 2 days. I mean, after that adventure on the train, I feel like we deserve this. But it's just beautiful. I already know this is gonna be like a highlight. How jealous are you that you're not here with me right now? Still gonna do it, gotta do it. Can't stop me.
Hello! Hello! Best food ever tonight!
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Some of us have to get up early tomorrow because we're leaving for Abu Simbel at 4:30. But we can't get enough of each other, so we're gonna stay up a bit later and we're gonna grab a cocktail and then we'll see how long this will last.
B has gone in the pool. It is what? No, 9?
So warm, so warm.
It's so warm. Not, yeah, not cold at all. Well, you gotta do it. I don't. I don't. Oh. But feels good. Feels refreshing.
Good morning. It's a little after 4. We just woke up and now we're getting ready because we're gonna meet at 4:30 and we're gonna go to Abu Simbel, which is like a 4-hour drive away from where we are right now. So we're gonna take our pillows, we're gonna sleep on the bus, and that's gonna be comfortable. And then we're gonna be there at around 8. Have like 1 or 2 hours to look at the temples, and then it's again 4 hours back. We should arrive around like 2 p.m. here, and then we're gonna have the rest of the day off, and we're only leaving on the felucca, on the boat ride, the next day at like 11:30, so we should have plenty of time to just relax, do nothing. Last night I went for a swim. I was thinking like, oh no, nobody else is going, maybe I shouldn't, but I'm done. Like, there used to be a time when I would have just gone to my room and be like, yeah, fine, nobody's going, I am not gonna go. But I went, and now I'm rambling, so I'm gonna get ready, get my coffee, and then let's get going. thankfully. I feel actually fine. I didn't actually mind sleeping on the bus. And now we're here. I'm already thinking it's gonna be worth it because just seeing the lake and everything is beautiful. Just like with Philae, this temple was disassembled and then brought here to preserve it from the dam and the water and everything. Oh my god, guys. This is just majestic is the right word for it. Can you imagine bringing all of this here? Can you imagine building this in the first place? That's just crazy. Already. These guys are vlogging as well as Becca. So go check out their vlogs once you're done with mine. Taking in the view, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to tell you about the book that I started reading on the bus. This actually fits perfectly, that's why I took some pictures. The job of a booktuber never stops. So this is actually perfect because this is sci-fi from one of my favorite authors. It's Charlie Ann Holmberg. Love her stuff. She writes a lot of fantasy, but here and there's also a bit of like sci-fi influence in there. And in this one we are on a sun-baked like desert planet. Just reading the first couple of chapters on the bus made me feel like this is the perfect setting for this, because we have an engineer. She's living in a very little community. There are, I think, only like 38 people left after another one has died, and they don't think that anybody's out there. They have this ancient civilization that they are trying to figure out more of. Well, especially the main character. Everybody else just wants to survive basically, and are like just indulging her with her wanting to figure out more. She's trying to figure out like the machines that they used back then and how everything works, because they seem to have been a bit more evolved than this community. And there are only like 2 structures that they don't really know how they were built. There's like a big wall, and also there is a tower that nobody can enter. And now all of a sudden there is a knock on her door, and someone that she doesn't know is there to ask her for her help. He seems to know who she is, but she does, and he says that he is from that big tower, and he asks her for her help to fix the machine. So she's on her way there now, because of course she can't help herself. And yeah, perfect for this setting, for this day, and I'm just glad that I can actually enjoy this view for a second before I have to go back to the bus. So we're back in the hotel. It's been a long day. A long day that started at 3:45. Yeah. It's 8:30 now, and we're gonna go and sit and get a drink. But today was a good day. I'm glad I did it. I thought that Abu Simbel was really pretty. Those statues are something that you just know when like looking up Egypt. That's something that you need to see. It was kind of daunting to be on the bus so long, but at the same time it's daunting to just drive through desert for hours and there's nothing there. But that's something that you kind of want to witness and see when you're traveling to Egypt, so that was good. I have managed to read a bit more of my book. I feel like if you like Stuart Turton's latest novel, you might like this as well. There's like a lot of things happening in the background. I feel like the main character isn't reliable. I feel like she lost some of her memories, or there's just something that she doesn't know about her past, about the whole planet basically. I feel like there's like a mystery going on, and these people that she has now met, they seem to know her on some level, and I feel like maybe there was something done with her mind or like her recollection so that she doesn't really remember what happened with the ancients or something. It is kind of magic-y if you want to go that way, but I also like the kind of science fiction aspect of her like being an engineer and trying to figure out this machine and what it does, and yeah, I really like that. But the mystery behind it, I hope it brings like a new twist, because I feel like I've read a couple of stories that go this way and I'm kind of hoping for something new. But Charlie Ann Holmberg always delivers. I love her stories. Like I said before, she's one of my favorite authors. I feel like she has such different writing styles and stories and magic systems and everything, so whatever book you pick up, it's gonna deliver. And so if you haven't read anything by her before, there are like so many different directions you can go in with her books, so go check her out, check out her books, and just see like if one of them speaks to you. So good morning, this is day 6 of our trip, and I'm kind of feeling it right now. As an introvert, just being around so many people all the time is a lot, but I'm just glad that it's this group because they make it really easy to just hang out and even be like, sorry, I need a bit of time for myself, or I'm just like, I'm gonna be quiet tonight. So it's all good. Today was actually the first day that we could sleep in a little bit. I wanted to get up earlier, but my phone died overnight, so I woke up naturally at 8:30, which is very not me. So I know a bunch of people are downstairs for breakfast. I'm gonna do that first time that we can actually enjoy our breakfast and just have a sit and just take our time. And then I have to pack the rest of my things, and I'm just gonna chill by the pool or like in the pool area until we have to leave at 11:30. I look exhausted. That's because I am, but in a good way. It's been an amazing trip so far, so yeah.
And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have you.
What a way to start the morning. And even better, my fellow traveler Tammy, she finished this book, and last night she was like, I'm not gonna take it back with me if anybody wants it. And I've been like eyeing it for a while, so I was like, yes please. Don't have to ask me twice to get a book. It's very floppy, love it, and I've heard great things, so it's a good thing that I'm on a journey with other readers because everybody gets it. So now I still have about 45 minutes before we have to have our bags packed for them to be taken downstairs, and then we have another half hour before we actually leave. And I thought I would just take a second, everybody's up in their rooms, to just enjoy the view, have a nice cup of coffee, and get the day started right. But yeah, this hotel, really good. And so I'm glad that we still have a bit of time to actually enjoy it and not just sleep here and then be off somewhere else, because you kind of want to take it all in. And yeah, can't believe this is my life right now. Didn't even realize this was here. Let's see what people left behind. A lot of thrillers. Thriller. Cute. Didn't even realize this was here. One last look. Goodbye.
Because you've got an extra seat and I don't.
You have one, I'll have it.
Oh, you're too kind.
It's fine.
This is where we're gonna sleep tonight. It's gonna be very cozy. From the outside I was like, oh, that's enough space. Now I'm kind of worried.
I don't think I have that.
Especially about this. Like, why would you not make it higher? I feel like everything's gonna fall out, but that's fine. We'll be fine. We got our pillows.
Oh, you was gonna be fine.
So these are my choices. City of Brass is still my reread, maybe later on. Still the Sun. Really enjoying this one. Then I have The Rose of Istia, and then I could start this one. I brought this because it's actually perfect. It's set on a river as well, so this might actually be a very cozy, cute read. So I think I'll start with this one. Okay, I might need to steal this just for me. It's so good.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The glass so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top.
Okay, we woke up and all of a sudden we're in the middle of the river. Whoopsie! Oh. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah. So I'm good. I'm good. Pancakes! Oh my god.
Yeah, oh, that's not good.
That's what he was cooking.
Yeah, I wanted to.
The moonlight was the best we ever had. And we'll stay young forever. We'll never have regrets.
We have now arrived at Karnak Temple. It's been quite a bumpy ride because there were so many speed bumps. We always had to like slow down and go again and slow down again. And so this ride, even though I think it was around 4 hours, felt a lot longer than the one that we did to Abu Simbel. And so now we're here. This is supposed to be, it's called a temple, but it's actually more of a complex. So there are 14 different temples on site. And we're gonna go through some of them, and then we're gonna have some time alone to just go exploring again. Hopefully, like with Philae Temple, this is gonna be amazing, and I'll take you along. Let's go! The tiny humans. So we're gonna go to the hotel now. Hopefully it has a pool. We're gonna have a couple of hours of free time, and then we're gonna go have our goodbye dinner a day early, because tomorrow we're gonna have an early start. Very long day. We're gonna fly back to Cairo, and some people are gonna leave early, so we can't have the goodbye dinner tomorrow. That's why we're doing it today. So this one is nice as well, but sadly we only have a view of the courtyard inside. There's like a roof up top, so you would actually just see like the lobby. But I'm just planning on going down to the pool anyway, so that doesn't really matter. And we're only gonna stay here a couple of hours before we have to get up really early for the hot air balloon ride, so that's gonna be interesting. Everybody else is, I think, going down for like brunch, but I didn't really feel the need, so I'm just gonna get ready and go down to the pool. Found another one. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so we got, no, don't want that, don't want that. What's this? Okay, can't even read that. Oh, there's like a, oh, Bridget Jones' diary in another language. Of course, someone had to bring E.L. James. What's this? Yeah, I don't think that's anything in here. Ah, another one. Okay, I took a quick shower and now we're gonna meet up and go to our farewell dinner. Can't believe it's already the 7th day of our trip and we're all gonna have to say goodbye tomorrow. I'm glad we have this one day here. And then we'll have another day tomorrow, but it's gonna be a bit hectic with not only going to the hot air balloon ride, but also going to the Valley of the King. Then we're gonna come back here, have a relaxing afternoon, and then at, I think around 5-ish, we're gonna go and catch our flight to Cairo. But glad we're gonna have the farewell dinner with everyone here, and so everybody is getting ready. And everybody's looking very cute. So, oh, and we all brought our books so everybody can sign, and that's gonna be a very cute memory to have.
You gotta be thorough, John.
If I can take I like the new ones. I still got my old.
I'm like one of only two people who ordered something different. So.
Food was good. Food was amazing. Now on to the very important stuff of the day, the bookstore. Are you ready to go book shopping?
I am.
I brought a tote bag.
Did you?
I did.
Do you have any books you're looking for specifically?
No, just any.
Fair.
I don't want to get up. But we're all packed and ready to go. We're about to head out and we're gonna see the sunrise in a hot air balloon, which is something that I didn't think I would get to see here. But once I heard that that was an option, I was like, just take my money. After that, we're gonna go see Valley of the Kings and then we'll have lunch and come back here where we will get ready for our flight. Later on, we're going to be in Cairo, so the day is fully packed. Thankfully, I still have a night left in Cairo to just unwind and get ready for my flight back home tomorrow. So we just got the okay from Egyptian Air that we can go up, and now we're all going to go in one basket and we're going to go up. Don't touch the tree. Don't touch the tree. There you go. There's everybody get ready. And I was so scared and we're just like very smooth. Very smooth.
That was awesome.
We made it back down. It was really beautiful. I loved it. Hi guys. I thought I would update you guys because it's been a very interesting 48 hours to say the least. So the last time I really updated you guys was when we left for the hot air balloon ride. Yeah, then something unexpected happened. There was a little plot twist thrown into my story, and that is I lost my passport. Dun, dun, dun. Thankfully I brought my ID. It's all good. I can travel, but you can only leave the country with the same document that you arrived with, and that was my passport. So I tried to get in contact with my embassy, and it was not a good timing because they are only open from Sunday to Thursday, and I lost my passport on a Friday, which is the weekend. Nobody's working on Saturday either. We went back to the hotel. Everybody was very like accommodating, very understanding, very helpful. At that point I finally reached my embassy with the emergency contact. He was nice about it, but he really wasn't helpful. I can be the only person who's ever lost their passport and needed to travel back, but it seemed like it was the first time. I feel like I was the guinea pig for all of these people because nobody really knew what to do. The people who were most consistent and most right in their assessment of the situation were the people from the travel agency. They were so nice about it and so good, and I was just really happy that they actually helped me because I would have been lost without them. So love them. It's now Sunday and I just booked my flight. It's gonna be on Tuesday, so I have all of tomorrow to get to know Cairo a bit more, because if I pay this much for a new flight and for my new passport and for this room, then I might as well take advantage of it. And at this point I just need to say this was the best group of people I've ever met. They were nice enough to pull all of the funds together to make sure that I'm okay, that I can stay here, and they were making sure like, are you sure that you have enough? So thank you guys if you're watching. You don't know how much that meant to me, and now I'm gonna get emotional again. You don't know how much that meant to me to have all that support, and also you guys checking in now that you've all gone home and you've all reached your destination. I'm the only one now on this trip. I felt so loved and like comforted, and I just want to thank you guys. Everything should be okay now, and I'm hopeful that I can just enjoy the next 24 hours before going to the airport and heading home. After having a really good night's sleep, I've just gone up to breakfast, so that's done. What I thought I would do is take you guys with me, and we're gonna go explore Cairo some more. I'm not sure how much reading I'm gonna be able to do, but I am trying to finish this one, but I just hadn't had the headspace to actually finish something, so I'm hoping that this might actually be the second read of my traveling. Okay, let's go. To me to always find the bookstore. So I'm back at the hotel and I'm done. I mean, I am still happy that I came, and I'm still in awe of how this trip went, because it was one of the best trips that I've ever been on, with the most kind, caring people. Okay, I'm ready now. It's 5:30 in the morning. My Uber is coming in half an hour. I still have to check out, but I have my luggage, so I'm gonna go. I have my suitcase, I have my bag, and I have my jacket. Traveling outfit check. Let's go.